welcome to today's podcast. We have a special guest with us here called Teach Primary, who will answer any of your vocabulary building questions.
Thank you for having me. Vocabulary building is a process and takes a bit of time to develop and increase. However, you can increase your vocabulary by introducing a new word every day to make this process quicker and easier. Take the word facetious for example. You can introduce this word into your vocabulary quite easily. Facetious is an adjective used to describe someone or something that is humorous or jocular in nature. It's often used to indicate that remarks, though they may seem serious or sincere, are meant in a lighthearted or joking way. For example, if you were to say, "I'm considering leaving my job to become a professional clown," a facetious response might sound something like, "Well, that's a great choice. You've certainly got the wardrobe for it." In this podcast, we're going to look at when and how to use the word facetious. First, let's discuss when it's appropriate to use the word facetious. Facetious remarks are generally used when you want to make a joke out of a situation or when trying to lighten the mood in a conversation. They're often used as a way to break the ice or to get someone to laugh. It's important to note that facetious remarks should not be used in serious or sensitive situations, as they could come across as callous or insensitive. For example, if someone tells you that they've just lost their job, it would not be appropriate to make a facetious comment in response. Now let's look at how to use the word facetious. When using facetious remarks, it's important to make sure that you don't come across as sarcastic or mean-spirited. To do this, make sure that your comments are lighthearted and playful. It's also helpful to use certain verbal and facial cues when making a facetious remark. For example, it's good to add a laugh afterwards to indicate that you were kidding around. Additionally, raising your eyebrows and giving a small smile can help make your remarks seem more benign. In conclusion, facetious is an adjective used to describe something humorous or jocular in nature. It's used when you want to make a joke out of a situation or when you're trying to lighten the mood in a conversation. Just make sure that it's always used in the right situations and with the right tone of voice, as it can come across as offensive if used inappropriately.